His post on X, Free Tommy Robinson, has sparked larger conversations, largely within conservative circles in the US and Britain, with some political leaders now calling for government reform. First, who Tommy Robinson is, what his political cause is, and why he has conservatives in his corner calling for action in Britain after defying a court order preventing him from repeating child abuse allegations he made against a Syrian refugee teenager in 2018 who sued Robinson for libel.
Elon Musk, the tech billionaire known for his controversial tweets, has just dropped a bombshell on British politics. In a scathing attack, Musk has called out Labour leader Keir Starmer for his stance on Tommy Robinson. But what's behind this unexpected intervention? Is this a genuine concern for free speech, or is there more to Musk's sudden interest in UK politics? As the story unfolds, we'll unpack the implications of this high-profile clash and what it means for the future of political discourse in Britain. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favour. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Elon Musk's latest foray into British politics has left many scratching their heads. The tech billionaire, known for his controversial tweets and unconventional approach to business, has now set his sights on Labour leader Keir Starmer.
This is a message to each of you who are thinking about the 26th of October. Maybe you're worried, maybe you're scared. Maybe you think you might lose your job, maybe you think you might get put in prison. Let's send a message to the world, to Keir Starmer especially, that the fight is not gone, okay? Not in us anyway. I am travelling back to the UK for literally the fight of my life. Men right now are fighting for their lives in prison, who have been falsely imprisoned, unlawfully imprisoned, pressured and forced and blackmailed to plead guilty to crimes they haven't committed. All of this will come up in our documentary, which will premiere on the 26th of October.
But what's driving this unexpected intervention? Musk's history of stirring the pot is well documented. From his bold claims about Tesla's self-driving capabilities to his tumultuous takeover of Twitter, he's no stranger to making headlines. Yet his sudden interest in Tommy Robinson's case and Starmer's stance on it has caught many off guard. In a scathing tweet, Musk lambasted Starmer for what he perceives as a failure to uphold free speech principles. Keir Starmer's refusal to address the Tommy Robinson situation is a disgrace, Musk wrote. When political leaders ignore injustice, they become complicit in it. Free speech isn't just for those we agree with. The timing of Musk's comments is particularly intriguing. With British politics already in a state of flux, his intervention adds another layer of complexity to an already contentious issue. But what's really behind this sudden interest in UK affairs? Some speculate that Musk's concern for free speech is genuine, citing his self-proclaimed role as a free speech absolutist. Others view it as a calculated move to expand his influence beyond the tech world and into global politics. After all, Musk's vast wealth and massive social media following give his words significant weight, even in matters far from his usual sphere of influence.
For me, behind bars, the way I was treated, I was taken to a prison with quite a low Muslim population. What I'm known for is criticising Islam, so there's been many planned attempts to murder me and kill me in this country. Not seeing or speaking to anybody, and they used the reason that I was in danger. Now, they would have had risk assessments before I went there. I was purposely taken to be put in danger so that then that reason can be used to then put me on solitary confinement. And it took months before I got the opportunity to go before a judge. Once the judge heard what had happened in the trial, we found so many illegal and wrongdoings within this kangaroo court.
The impact of Musk's comments on British politics shouldn't be underestimated. His global platform means that what might have remained a domestic issue has now been thrust into the international spotlight. This puts additional pressure on Starmer and the Labour Party to respond, potentially altering the course of the debate around Tommy Robinson and free speech in the UK. But Musk's intervention also raises questions about the role of tech billionaires in shaping political discourse. Should someone with no official position in British politics have such a significant impact on public opinion? And how do we balance the right to free speech with the responsibility that comes with such a powerful platform? As this story continues to unfold, it's clear that the intersection of technology, wealth, and politics is becoming increasingly complex. Musk's comments have not only reignited the debate around Tommy Robinson, but have also forced us to confront uncomfortable questions about the nature of influence in our digital age. As the dust settles from Elon Musk's unexpected intervention in British politics, a new question emerges. What's really driving the tech billionaire's sudden interest in UK affairs? While his public comments about Keir Starmer and Tommy Robinson have grabbed headlines, insiders whisper about Musk's behind-the-scenes meetings with British AI firms. Could these secretive discussions be the real reason for his sudden interest in UK politics?
Tommy Robinson has been jailed at Woolwich Crown Court for 18 months after admitting contempt of court.
I mean, he's effectively been jailed for repeating false allegations he made over the past 2 years that were in breach of a court injunction. He, for 2 years he didn't, and then he started repeating them in online interviews and in a film. He made a 90-minute film that was shown a number of times.
Keir Starmer now finds himself caught in a political minefield, with Musk's criticism adding fuel to an already contentious debate. The Labour leader's background as a former prosecutor and his staunch stance on law and order have long been cornerstones of his political identity. But now Starmer faces a dilemma that pits his legal principles against political pragmatism. On one hand, Starmer's commitment to upholding the rule of law has been a key selling point for Labour. It's helped distance the party from the perceived chaos of the Corbyn era and appealed to centrist voters. On the other hand, the Tommy Robinson case has become a lightning rod for debates about free speech and political correctness. By refusing to address the issue head-on, Starmer risks alienating those who see Robinson's treatment as unjust, regardless of their views on his politics. The political calculus for Starmer is complex. Taking a firm stance either way could lead to significant fallout. If he supports Robinson's case, he risks backlash from the left wing of his party and accusations of pandering to the far right. If he doubles down on his current position, he could be seen as ignoring legitimate concerns about free speech, potentially driving more voters towards populist alternatives. But there's more at play here than just the immediate political ramifications. Musk's intervention has thrust this debate onto the global stage, forcing Britain to confront uncomfortable questions about the balance between security, justice, and freedom of expression. It's a debate that goes to the heart of what kind of society the UK wants to be in the post-Brexit era. Interestingly, Starmer's response to Musk's criticism has been muted so far. Some speculate that he's buying time, carefully weighing his options before making a definitive statement. Others suggest he's hoping the storm will blow over, allowing him to avoid taking a potentially divisive stance. But in the age of social media and 24-hour news cycles, can any politician afford to stay silent on such a high-profile issue? As this story continues to unfold, it's becoming clear that the Tommy Robinson case is about much more than one controversial figure. It's a litmus test for how Britain navigates the complex intersections of law, politics, and technology in the 21st century. And with global tech leaders like Musk now weighing in, the stakes have never been higher. The clash between Elon Musk and Keir Starmer over Tommy Robinson's case has thrown British politics into uncharted waters. It's not just about free speech anymore, it's a test of how the UK handles external pressure on its internal affairs. Can a tech billionaire from Silicon Valley really sway public opinion in Britain? And should he? This saga has forced us to confront some uncomfortable truths about the intersection of justice, politics, and public opinion. It's clear that in today's interconnected world, no political issue is truly local anymore. As we watch this drama unfold, one thing is certain: British politics will never be the same again.